And here's a story that just perfectly captures how unpopular gold had become. For the next 2 decades, the 80s and the 90s, gold didn't just cool off. It pretty much went into a deep, deep sleep.
So what happened? Well, just look at the contrast here. It's like night and day. The high inflation and fear of the 70s, gone. Replaced by a world where central banks jacked up interest rates to tame inflation. Suddenly, boring old bonds looked really good. And then you had the roaring stock markets of the 80s and the dot-com boom of the 90s. I mean, honestly, who needed a safe asset like gold that doesn't pay you anything when stocks were going to the moon? The scramble for safety? It was over.
And here's a story that just perfectly captures how unpopular gold had become. In 1999, the UK's finance minister decides to sell off a huge chunk of the country's gold reserves right at the absolute bottom of the market. Ouch. The timing was so bad it got its own nickname, Brown's Bottom. That sale outpushed the price down to a pitiful $250 an ounce. It really seemed like gold was a thing of the past.
But then, the calendar flipped. A new century dawned, and with it came a shocking reversal of fortune for gold, all thanks to a whole new series of global crises.
It's like a drumbeat of anxiety. It starts in 2001 with the 9/11 attacks, which brought all that geopolitical fear roaring back. Then, just a few years later, the 2008 global financial crisis completely shattered everyone's faith in the banks. And we weren't even done. Right after that, the Eurozone debt crisis popped up, threatening to rip the whole euro apart. It was just one crisis after another, and each one was like a flashing neon sign reminding people, hey, this is why you own gold.
And you bet the price responded. At the absolute peak of the fear in 2011, right when the US had its credit rating downgraded for the first time ever, gold just surged. It hit a new record high of almost $1,900. Yep, gold was officially back as the world's #1 asset for when you're feeling uncertain.